Okay, we're heading to Elephantine Island, which is only about a 5-minute boat ride from where we're staying, which is the Pick. So there, we're going to basically focus on a very curious box. Looks almost like a telephone booth. Those of you who have watched my videos will recognize it. And it's a very interesting object relating to another one that actually we saw at Edfu Temple yesterday. So most of Elephantine is dynastic, but there are one or two objects which are curious from a megalithic perspective. Okay, we're looking at what's left of a giant box-like telephone booth shrine thing here on Elephantine Island, and you can see that it was never completed, and it's in the process, or was in the process, of being quarried.
I'm 6'4". You see how big it is.
And the internal surfaces are almost finished, almost at a state of polish. I get the strong suspicion that this is actually the place where major things like this were manufactured. The quarry is relatively close. Kind of makes sense you would want to hollow something like this out before you transported it to its final destination. So here again you can see the different pieces of it. The almost polished internal surface, relatively polished. Not totally flat, but flattish. And then the exterior is still kind of rough, so it looks like they were doing the polishing inside before they did the polishing outside. And then farther along, we have this object on its side, broken, not completed, roughed out, and I was saying to the group, we're very fortunate that the German archaeologist who works here is not here today because he doesn't like people inspecting things like this too closely. So again, you can see it was being roughed out. And it, like many objects, here and also in other places like Petra, have this bullnose shape here. And it appears that there are like 8 straight lines coming down. So there was a roughing machine that was doing this work. And then a later machine would come along and make it a perfect curve or perfect arc. Here too we have this surface. This is something else we also see at Petra and also at the Valley Temple in the Giza Plateau area. So something appears to have caused the work here to suddenly stop. And maybe it was going to have a pointy top here, or maybe there was a little pyramid that was going to be added to the top of it when complete. So this is the only fascinating object I find at Elephantine Island, but it is a profound example of Lost ancient advanced technology at work. So now look inside. You can see there's a drill hole. There are in fact 4 of them. So it appears that these would be hinges for 2 massive doors that would have been installed. But what the doors would be made of, we honestly don't know. Would they be stone? Would they be wood? And there is another one. Perfectly circular, so done with a drill. And probably at least diamond level drilling technology, which was not invented, as far as we know, until about the 1860s for the mining industry. So just a very curious and anomalous object. There is one completed one located at the Temple of Edfu, which is in this area. It's inside, and it's highly polished and finished. These 2 that I have just shown you were not ever finished. And again, I do have the suspicion that this was the place of manufacture because the quarry is quite close. And it makes sense that you do the roughing near the quarry and then perhaps transport it to its final destination for the final finishing work. So just another little walkthrough. Again, there's the dark gray / black one that's broken in pieces in the background. And this is the rose granite one that I was just filming. Again, you can see where the drill hole is there. There's no polish to the surface, so it was never completed. And there is the other drill hole. There are 4 of them. You might be able to barely see the one that's here.